So, hello everybody, and welcome back to Simulation Section, otherwise known as And More Central. That's me, I'm the same person. This is the simulation area of what I do on YouTube. And you join me, quite ironically, with a Volvo going past us. And that's quite ironic because I did just try to film this with that, and then I loaded it up and I realised it didn't have the right HOV file. And then as I was looking to reselect it, I stumbled across this and I thought, you know what? I talked about it in a not so long ago video and I thought, screw it, we'll get it back out again. It isn't the most modern of models, as you can see, but regardless, it is the B10M PS type. There's a train somewhere. Where's the train? Oh, the train's there, and for some reason the train has done the weird thing where it creates gaps with itself. But basically, welcome to Great Grundorf 2. I was looking through my maps and I wanted to drive something a little bit different. This is probably the only bus in existence that doesn't have a Great Grundorf green and white livery, although I imagine if I did look online somewhere, someone will have made one. But this is the B10 MPS type. It was created quite a few years ago in OMSI. It was never properly released. I can't remember how I got hold of it. It was through a contact of mine who knew the developer who made it, so someone who knew the person that made it, who passed it to me. It isn't a vehicle that's available, unfortunately. That is a shame because it is a PS type and PS types are cool. But in this video, we are going to enjoy it, we are going to drive it and let you all enjoy it as well. And we're going to take it today on the 66 that is appropriately the bus rally route. So it is the route on here that serves the bus rally. It only runs on a Sunday, starts from here at South Valley Railway Station, has one bus, it goes round and round and round, and as I say, we go to South Valley Station. We go from South Valley Station to the bus rally. It felt appropriate to use this rather than a branded Great Grundorf vehicle, because if I'm going to use a non-Great Grundorf vehicle on anything, it's going to be this. And as I say, it's only a short 18-minute or so circular that will take us around. That will be pretty nice. So it might be quite quiet, I don't know. Come on, game. Stay with us. Where's the pickup for this? Is this the pickup? Has anybody appeared? No, there's no one. There's a couple of people at South Valley, but no one here. So let's make a move to the bus rally. So I thought it'd be a nice way to get back into Great Grundorf 2. I do plan to revisit to do a couple of videos and bits. This is a route that quite a lot of people have done in the past. This is like the staple route that you see when you watch videos of Great Grundorf 2. Everybody does the bus rally route, but it is a cool route, it's a fun route, something different, and gets us back into the swing of things. So as I say, this is the PS type. It is an old model, so you can see like the flashing wheels and bits like that. It is an old model, but it is nice. As I say, it was made a few years ago. Unfortunately, it was never properly released. I think we go straight to the bus rally now, from memory. Yeah, we do. So we're direct to the bus rally. So we'll pick nobody up there. We might pick some people from the bus rally coming back. You never know. If not, it's just a nice, steady round trip thrash of PS type goodness. I haven't been on a PS type for a while. I absolutely love them. I was very, very jealous for those people that grew up in Stagecoach Land that grew up with them. This is the more, as they describe, urban interior, the older style maquette. They do have one that has the newer style maquette as well. To say how old this model is, I'm really, really impressed with the detail on it. It was created by our friends who have brought us quite a lot of Hong Kong models. So they like development teams over there that have been incredibly skilled in OMSI 2 bits for a while. So as you can see the detail on it. You can see the detail in the carb, the stickers and bits like that. And what I do always like about models that are created by the development teams in Hong Kong or inspired by Hong Kong vehicles is the carb positions are always so nice. Like the POV that I've got here means that I can see everything. That's really cool. I don't feel like my cab position's been snubbed at all. I can see everything. I'm quite high up, but you get a full rounded perspective of everything. And I do find the position a lot nicer, a lot more friendly when you're driving in OMSI. So apologies about the frames. This uses now something else I love about the Hong Kong world, with like the Hong Kong maps and yeah, I thought we went down there. I'm glad I checked because there was literally no warning there. I nearly missed it. And what I love about the Hong Kong maps and like the buses and things is they have created a range of low resolution AI only vehicles. So it means that this map you download as an AI pack. I can't remember where you find it. The only one I know the signs have writing on them. I'm sure they used to have writing on them. Don't know why. Where's all the writing gone? It's strange. No, unless these are not supposed to have writing on them, is always a possibility. But what's good about this is you download this big AI bus pack. I can't remember which site it's on. It's quite easy to find from memory. You download it, and then maps like this, and all the other maps like New Territories East, and every map uses them. Hong Kong West Kowloon, every single one uses them, and you can then basically use all of the different AI vehicles. So it's like for this, it's like as you saw, they're evolving. There's Super Olympians going past. You've got E500s going past, and they're all AI buses, and it has such a cool vibe, and it doesn't break the map, because again these are really high detailed maps, so it doesn't break the map, it doesn't make the game crash, and you can still enjoy the density of AI vehicles. Like when you do go to Hong Kong in real life, a lot of these maps are either replicating parts of Hong Kong, so they either replicate parts of it. I forgot we did all of this, it's been a while since I've done this through. But they either replicate parts of Hong Kong, or like this, they're fictitious but based on Hong Kong, and obviously they have that density of buses. And if you have watched my videos on More Central, I do have videos. I went to Hong Kong a couple of years ago now. And if you do watch those videos, if you haven't already, do go check them out. I just show you the density of buses. It's just constant buses after buses after buses. It's so cool. It's really worth a watch. Really is. I can't recommend the videos enough to watch and have a look at them. I focused on pretty much all parts of Hong Kong transport that I could. Lots of bus stuff, lots of looking at the multi-storey bus depots, looking at the preserved vehicles, just literally everything. So if you haven't already, do go and have a look if this sort of stuff interests you. As I say, I have quite a lot of Hong Kong maps installed. I'm always up to date with the latest releases there as well, because I do really like driving them. Don't get me wrong, I love driving UK maps and like driving on sort of UK roads, but because I do that as a job and that's kind of the real life thing, I really do like driving all the overseas stuff. And Hong Kong, the world of Hong Kong really does interest me. Maps like Manly Woods, like the Australian map Manly that's on like Act 6 or 7 or something like that now, they would interest me, but the problem with Manly is it's so big of a file now. It's so difficult to keep installed when you're trying to also install other stuff as well. There's just so much to it. I think the bus is overheating. I think, as you can hear, I think it's just gone into overheating mode. I've kind of lost all the other sounds and it's just gone overheating. Bus Rally 2014. God, I remember when this map came out. Broken the bus. Let's see if an F11 reset does it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes an F11 reset can reset the sounds if you've switched it off. Let's have a look. Apologies for the random screen. It is just loading me to it's probably loading me actually to Grundorf itself. Or Grundorf. That's the one. It'd be loading me to Grundorf, I think, because that's where the map originates. Or Cranking Horse, something like that. Let's see if this will fix it. Because I think the motorway running has jammed the fan on, and I think because it was always a work in progress bus. I think It panicked itself. There we go. We'll give it a minute. There's no one waiting here again. We don't seem to be that popular today for some reason. It might be a hint that I do actually need to change the people around and the static people. I think we've broken the sound. By flooring the bus, we've seemingly... We've broken it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Gonna be honest, did not intend to do that, but I think we've broken the bus. The PS has gone electric. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Gonna be honest, did not mean to do that. We'll get a nice screenshot with our buses. Again, the fact that it says Bus Rally 2014 very much shows my age. But we're going to have a very quiet run back, I think. Yeah, the PS has for some reason gone electric. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's gone off. Okay. we will drive an electric bus back then. Why not? Why not? Why not? So yeah, this is the PS type. I was really enjoying the sounds, and it's just gone. No, you flawed it too much. You lose sound privileges. At least it's quick off the mark. I'll give you that. It's quick. It's just clearly got to a speed and gone, no, I've not prepared the sounds for this. I'm not prepared to go any further. I've had enough. So it clearly does not like motorway. I mean, when we drove it on Great Colquart not so long ago, it liked that. I mean, I did partially wonder with this particular map whether the road lines would work. Clearly they haven't, but I did wonder. I did wonder if that might be the case. So this is going to be an incredibly quiet run on the motorway. An incredibly quiet run. Oh, we got the sound back. Yay, the sounds have come back. A little bit. We had them for a little bit and then they've died again. Well, they're sort of stuck at the same pace. Yeah, at least we've got something. I'm trying to think what triggered them. They just out of nowhere came on and then went off. It's really off-putting when you're trying to drive it and trying to drive it at a relatively consistent speed. You don't quite know what set speed is. Although what is good is for some reason... There we go, okay. Yeah, the sounds are really blotchy for some reason. I don't know. All I know is since the sounds have become a bit blotchy, it's now going quicker, so... Getting some sound of that. Yeah, we've got some sound back. Oh dearie me. The excitement and the thrill and the fact that we're in a tunnel. Again, something cool about Great Grundorf is there's just a lot of tunnels. A lot of tunnels. not going to go much faster than this because I don't want to lose all the sounds again. But I do I love Great Grundorf for all the motorways. I don't think we've really got a map for the UK that's obviously so inspired on what the UK is like with these sort of like British style motorways, with this many motorways and this much going on. This is what always strikes me with this map, is there's just so much going on. You can drive a little route like this. Shoot, yeah, we're going around, don't we? You can drive a little route like this, or you can drive one of the city routes, or you can drive an airport route, or you can drive an express route to the other side of the map. Like, there is so much to do. There's port buses, airport buses, there's just so much going on. And as I say, this is a small route and a very short video, like, but it just demonstrates to you what is going on in this map. Even though the sounds decided halfway through that they were just not going to work, that I do think were quite ironic, saying that we were at the bus museum, the bit where it's like, ooh, exciting sounds, exciting buses, and that was the bit where the sounds chose to be like, no, we're not interested, sorry. What's that? I've never seen that one before. Oh, it's a random livery. In all the times I've done this, I've never seen that livery before. Never. That's cool. I do need to keep up to date with what routes they are releasing and what maps they are doing in the Hong Kong world, because I know they are still cracking on with various bits. I'm not in as many groups as I used to be, and I'm probably not as involved as I really should be, because it does all interest me. I absolutely love it. There's a couple of maps I want to revisit again. A couple of maps I do want to revisit that I haven't driven for quite a while, and that would be good. There are a few, so I do think there's a few that I've got installed, a few I do want to have a drive of, a few that involve a little bit more spare time than what I have this particular evening, because I've spent a bit more time on Train Simulator at the moment. But I just thought this would just be a nice little short run with the PS type, because the PS type's cool. I didn't expect the sounds to be blotchy, but they're working now, that's what matters. I clearly went down the dual carriageway a bit too quick and it just didn't like it. Clearly. Sounds good. Oh, beautiful. The PS Type is a bus on the list that at some point in my life I'd like to drive. Possibly own, but definitely drive. So that was a really fun run, carrying all of no one. A nice little shuttle to get to enjoy the PS Type. So there we go. So yeah, that was the PS Type. As I say, a short and sweet video compared to some of the ones recently, but it's always quite nice, as I have said a few videos ago, to do the shorter runs, to do some short trips in between, just to mix things up a little bit. And then, as I say, it's always nice to get the PS Type out. Unfortunately, I can't provide you with a link for this to download, I'm afraid, as it's not something that is released, sadly. But if you do keep sending in your route and map suggestions of what you'd like to see me drive it on, I will be quite happy to drive it on a couple of routes and bits like that. Hopefully next time with the sounds behaving. And it is a nice enough bus. As I say, it was a shame it never got finished. Really is a shame, but still a beautiful motor. Hopefully now we've got a B10 BLEV now, and possibly a B10 MPS could be made. That would be really cool. But for now, I've got this one, and as I say, I'll showcase as much as I can. Just send me in your suggestions. Well, all that said and done, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have done, then do be sure to click that like button, because more people can then find the video and enjoy it just like you have. And then hopefully, if you are interested, please do subscribe to the Simulation Section channel for more content like this from the OMSI 2 Bus Simulator world, as well as the Train Simulator Classic Train world. You can check out my main channel and more central, that is linked in the description below, for more content around real life. If you like Stagecoach, I've recently bought 2 Dennis Stark buses from Stagecoach, and I've done a lot of work to them. You can check out that series. You can check out my real life bus driving series if you're interested in what I'm like driving real life buses. It's safe to say it's a little bit slower than what I've done with this 66. And yeah, go and check that out and make sure you subscribe here. Thank you all again for your support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video, mate. Bye for now. Bye.